Survivors, Wildcard just dropped another patch and we got a new creature. It has whiskers and attitude and just clawed its way into your base. Let's get into it. Hey survivors, it's your girl Angelic Vixen back again with a no fluff ARC news update, and we got a new addition in the lovely world of ARC. The cat has officially been added to the island, the center, and Astros. That's right, someone let the cat out and now it's clawing its way into the ASA ecosystem. So definitely keep your eyes peeled because they will be all around. So now tell me, what do you think about this feline addition? Are you planning on taming one or a few? And who is about to become the server's official cat lady or cat dude? Basically building a fortress lined with litter boxes and purring patrols, because you already know somebody's gonna hoard an army of cats while planning server domination one meow at a time. Because you know somebody on your server will be rolling deep with 32 cats at their base. It's inevitable. Somebody will be a cat lady or a cat dude. So survivors, comment below. What do you think? Are they useful? Are they cute? Are they here just to steal your hearts? Definitely let me know in the comments below. Alright, so now let's talk about the gameplay changes. The first one, the Dinosuchus spawns have been reduced by 50% on the island and the center. I think this is a great change. Oh my goodness, there was just too many. I personally think there was just way too many. They were everywhere. So I think this is a great change. The reduction is greatly appreciated from my point of view. We also have the Yeeling spawns reduced by 50% on Aberration. And we also have the Yeeling poison has been nerfed. So you can see that it's dropped from 7 to 3. And then we have the cut 1 to 0.575. So just be aware that these gameplay changes have happened. All right, so now let's talk about the gameplay fixes. First up, the disconnect issue on low performing servers when mounting creatures. This is great news because this is something we dealt with. So I really hope that they're correct and that is actually fixed, because that would be nice. That was a major issue and I was actually sick of dealing with it. So hopefully that is correct and they were able to fix it completely across the board. The other thing that they fixed is the anti-mesh triggers on Astros at the south and east borders. With turrets. Turrets now ignore unconscious players that they can't shoot. So it sounds like maybe they were shooting unconscious targets and it was maybe wasting bullets. Not really sure what was going on with that specifically, but they're saying that it's fixed. Now with cart issues, the cart attachments now reattach properly with the cosmetics. Sounds like it was a cosmetics issue more than anything, which is now fixed. They fixed creature skin region color changes not applying in some languages, so that is fixed now. The Tesla coil stun immunity now applies correctly. They improved the low-medium LOD visuals for the Tech Giga. They fixed single-player crash-related issues with the Power Rangers mod. They also fixed the Dead Desert Titan issue where the body would become reanimated after a server restart. They fixed inconsistent collision with the Pyromane, Megatherium, Calicotherium, and the Megalosaurus. They fixed a gamepad and death waypoint issue. It's now working properly. They have a speculative fix for the Sarkos tail, sometimes stretching toward the sky on PlayStation. So they think that one's fixed. Only time will tell. With the Dreadnoughtus, they have fixed the aggression toward phoenixes and they fixed the rear legs idle shake. They're saying those have been resolved. The Battle Rig Garage blueprint issue has been resolved. They fixed visual issues for the Titanosaur and Mammoth saddle for the animated series costume skins. They fixed retroactive wind turbine functionality on old structures. They also fixed the Tribe Tower not increasing with the boss element reward on the center for the Megapithecus. And they fixed the Armadago burying into unintended play spaces. And they fixed several other server crash issues that they didn't outline specifically, but hopefully it makes the game run much better. So there you have it, survivors. That's the latest and the greatest. But there is something they haven't mentioned. There has been no word on the Decay timers returning for PvE. Now, I've got some theories, and I bet you do too. Maybe Wildcard's holding off because these patches, you know, they're very dense and there's a lot happening and it could trigger problems going forward. So, do you think they're waiting because they are making all of these updates before they put the timers back on? Or maybe, you know, they're still buried in support tickets from their DDoS disaster, supposedly, that happened, where tons of players couldn't reset timers and they lost entire bases. I mean, that kind of loss would definitely, in my opinion, flood their support system. So what do you think? Do you think they're waiting until their support backlog clears before flipping the Decay timers back on? Because, you know, with Decay timers, there's going to be more support tickets, you know, and with those timers coming back on, are you dreading it or are you ready for it? And how long do you think we've got before those timers return? Now, I understand what it's like. Just reminder, I know what it's like because we've got bases on 2 official servers, and it definitely gets a whole lot harder when they put those timers on. But at the same time, like the old clutter that is now all over the servers, it's gotta go. It's just gotta go because we need to make space for new players so they can come in and get started too, so they get to enjoy the game as much as we do. So, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Are you team keep the Decay timers off, or are you rip off the Band-Aid already and let's do this? I definitely want to hear from all of you. So that's all I got for you, survivors. Like, subscribe, drop a comment, and let me know what you're thinking. Until then, stay wild, stay weird, and do all you can to protect your bases. I'll see you in the next video.